Hello, let's listen to Brian Lehrer and the mayor talk about campaign for One New York.
Bam.
Is going to react. The mayor is going to join us here in just a minute. Acting U.S. Attorney June H. Kim statement on the investigation into City Hall fundraising. Quote, in response to the allegations of misconduct, this office, along with the FBI, has been investigating fundraising by and on behalf of Mayor Bill de Blasio for his 2013 election campaign, the Campaign for One New York, that's the mayor's political group, and the 2014 state.
You hear that? The mayor's political group, even though all the reports say that it's not the mayor's. That's interesting.
State Senate effort. We have conducted a thorough investigation into several circumstances in which Mayor de Blasio and others acting on his behalf solicited donations from individuals who sought official favors from the city, after which the mayor made or directed inquiries to relevant city agencies on behalf of those donors.
You hear this? This is amazing. A sitting mayor is talking to agencies about people that have donated to his Campaign for One New York campaign, even though he said it's not his campaign, but he's calling from the mayor's office, and someone else will follow up for a donation. Imagine that.
In considering whether to charge individuals with serious public corruption crimes, we take into account, among other things, the high burden of proof, the clarity of existing law, any recent changes in the law, and the particular difficulty in proving criminal intent in corruption schemes where there is no evidence of personal profit.
So you hear that? So the U.S. attorney is saying that it's very hard to prove these cases if there's not a direct evidence of personal profit. So the fact that other developers can get building permits and get zoning variances, that's not part of it. That's not part of the investigation. Imagine that. You basically have to hand cash to the person in order to prove guilt. Does that make any sense? I ask you.
Whoa.
After careful deliberation, given the totality of the circumstances here and absent additional evidence, we do not intend to bring federal criminal charges against the mayor or those acting on his behalf relating to the fundraising efforts in question. Although it is rare that we issue a public statement about the status of an investigation, we believe it appropriate in this case at this time in order not to unduly influence the upcoming campaign and mayoral election, unquote. Wow, that is the full statement in a release to...
Wow, we really agree with Brian on that one. What do you think? Wow.
Yes.
To us from acting U.S. Attorney June Kim. Will get separately into the Manhattan DA's conclusion, which also is not resulting in any indictments, as we welcome Mayor Bill de Blasio back to WNYC. Mr. Mayor, good morning.
Good morning, Brian.
And I will just tell the listeners, first of all, that we usually do ask the mayor on Fridays, and this was already scheduled for this morning. To accommodate my schedule, I will be off tomorrow for some soul cleansing dental work. But Mr. Mayor, is congratulations the right word?
You know, Brian, I'll just say simply, from the beginning, it's been basically a year. I've said consistently that we acted appropriately, we acted ethically, we acted lawfully. I think this confirms what I've been saying and all my colleagues have been saying, and we held ourselves to a very high standard, and we will continue to.
Wow. Let's just take a look at other things. That's a quote directly from our mayor de Blasio, or Blasio as they say. And you can go around, there'll be links to these documents. Here's the City Department of Investigation document.
My gosh.
And there is... the text has been extracted from this document that doesn't even allow you to extract text. So we had to use OCR, optical character recognition, to extract out the text. But there's not much text in there anyway, because people have wondered why it's so hard to understand. I agree with you.
Wow.
I agree. So people have asked why have so many gaps in that document. Well, here's the document. This is what we're talking about here. This is it. All blacked out, right? You see it here? This is called redacted. So there's whole pages, whole sentences, whole sections. That's why when you listen to it on these other videos, it sounds like gobbledygook because the names have been removed. So if you look at this thing, look at it. It's very hard to understand when every other word is taken out. And then at the bottom, there's giant pages taken out. Look at this. This whole page, I guess these must be images or something. I mean, why would they take the entire word, the entire page out? Why?
Because probably it's just names.
Yeah, or pictures. Maybe it's incriminating, you think? Yeah, maybe it's incriminating. Look at it, submitted by, even the approved by is hidden. Anyway, I recommend people look. Yeah, it has some names, some, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But here I recommend people go to this Twitter page that shows, I guess it's the city and Greg Smith. Good luck. Good luck.
Bad
So
luck.
let's see. This is the article. Mayor de Blasio violated ethic rules in seeking donations despite warnings, probe fines.
My gosh.
My goodness is right. And here I want to end with this is the Campaign for One New York. I believe the Campaign Finance Board is also investigating, right? This is old news, but look at what they say down here.
Oh my God.
They dismiss the determination, right? With this determination, the board dismisses the complaint and concludes its inquiry. But if you read this part here, while this act helps prevent actual and perceived corruption by limiting contributions to candidates for covered office, the facts raised in the complaint illuminate the ways in which the jurisdiction of the act is limited in this area. The board strongly urges the city council to strengthen the city's protection against influence seeking by wealthy interests and pass legislation to more closely regulate fundraising solicitations by elected officials for nonprofit organizations, especially 501c4, which is what this Campaign for One New York, that kept changing its name from Universal Pre-K to Campaign for One New York to Affordable New York is. And we all agree. You agree? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Good. So I recommend everybody read this stuff in the website. All these web pages will be in the description. So I highly recommend. Yes, that's right. NYC. And there's even a new daily news article. Good luck. Peace out. Peace out.
Peace out.